Coming up next is Titiaka from the Savannah region, and she's talking about self-awareness and confidence and everything that has to do with this topic. And so let's welcome Titiaka from the Savannah region.
Savannah region Ibikike, Honorable Samuel Abdullahi Jinapo, Urupe Royals and Sons Lodge, Gonjaland Youth, Vagla Youth. I want to say a very big thank you to you for the support. Tonight, I am privileged to talk to my younger self on today's woman. Kindly keep voting for me so that I can stay in the competition by dialing *713 *13# Assam Kushung Abora Sibini Komolada.
The words on the board revise my memory on the concepts of self. My young self 9 years ago felt worthless, depressed, insecure about my looks, had no confidence, and constantly compared myself to others. All these because I could not identify myself. My grandma said to me one day, imagine beyond every limitation you are placing on yourself. If you can see it, you can change it. You do not need to be a person of privilege to be the best you can be. You are not limited by your gender, your family, or your social standing. You can be everything you put your mind to. I realized then that it's not about changing people's opinions about me. It's about changing the voices in my head to be kind to myself. I allowed myself to grow, to be imperfect, and to be vulnerable by accepting myself. Ladies, let's sharpen our pencils and write notes of affirmation to ourselves. You can write I'm beautiful, I'm confident, anything you want to write to yourself. You notice that the first step in using a pencil is to sharpen it. If the pencil could feel, can you imagine how painful that would be? But that is what it takes to be a useful pencil. Every move the pencil makes, it leaves a mark, and the most important thing is what is inside of you. This pencil is symbolic to my journey of overcoming inferiority complex. With the lesson I learned from this pencil in high school, I vowed never to underestimate myself, never to allow people determine what I am made of. With this pencil, this night, I want you to look at me and picture an innocent girl, a vulnerable girl, an introvert, a girl next door, and the same girl standing here on stage, addressing an audience and vying to be the next queen, to inspire these young ladies to challenge themselves. I believe the leaders are born out of ordinary people like you and I. So look at me and think of the most impossible dream you have and take the first step forward. And remember, everything happens twice. First in our minds and second in reality. Ladies, would you like to share your affirmation notes to us? Kindly show it to camera. Thank you very much.
Wow. Titiaka from the Savannah region. A round of applause for her. Now let's go to Janet. Janet, you're smiling, you're clapping.
Titiaka. I hope I say well. Ashan Cushion. Is that it? I do all. Fantastic. Titiaka, yours is a story of transformation. And I remember 2 weeks ago, right? And last week you delivered. This week you delivered. I compare you to the caterpillar that became a beautiful butterfly.
Because of time, I was going to add
you have transformed and have transformed beautifully into a butterfly. It's a symbol of hope and of transformation. Well done. You look fabulous.
You look fabulous, coming from Janet. Coming to you, Ifwa. What are your thoughts as well?
she's done a wonderful job addressing the subject of self-confidence. And I like the way she used the stage with her students and encouraging them to write words of encouragement to themselves. I think this is also another issue that a young girl should look at closely, because it's also something that you grow with and you live a whole life. Your whole life is something that you should do, because the pressures around us are so great. You tend to compare yourself to other people. But it's always very important to remember who you are and to build your self-confidence. So thank you very much, Titiaka, for that wonderful presentation. I hear you are Titiaka.
Yes,
Okay.
Titiaka. All right, thank you so much, Ifwa.
Yeah.
Thank you. And the name is Titiaka. If you want to keep her in the competition, the short code is *713 *13# across all networks.
Banga we go.